Salutations, friends. Happy Saturday night. How's everybody doing? Let's see. We got, the party is already started in the comments section. Look at that. We got Crispy Critter in the house. Gonzo, what up? Check out Gonzo 5 for 5% off until Monday at Blade. Oh, nice. Oh, is that's the store that you were at today, right? That's cool, Gonzo. How far is that place from you? Dr. Drew, dude, what up? Got a rye? Yep, here we are, live. Brother Marcos Gamma, how you doing? Be up. Let's see. Ethan, he ruins EDC. If you guys didn't see my most recent community post, I'll put a link to Ethan's 300 subscriber giveaway video, and definitely go give him a sub. Encourage him to put out some more videos, and go give him a follow on Instagram as well. Neil McKenzie, what's going on, dude? Channel member. Mike Reese, what up? There's the link for Gonz's channel. Forrest is a master craftsman. You don't have Forrest Hank or anything yet, Marcos? They're dope. Let's see. Demon Hawk, what's going on, brother? Let's see. Who else? Dang Ross in the house. And let's see here. Yep, there is. Oh, Zack Attack is in the house. What up, Zack Attack? And there is Zach's channel. Zach, I dropped the link if you're down, if you want to come on up. Actually, I almost forgot. We got a road guest. We got Luke in the house from the CDC.
Everybody.
Perfect timing. My CDC shirt just showed up in the mail today. Lord Needham. P&W Fun Stuff. What up? Dan B in the house. Hey, man. Mimo. What's going on? Let's see here. Oh, so Bubba Schnoggins. Hello. For all you channel members that are in the house right now, hopefully you have gotten. Oh, well, look at that. We got a new member right off the top. And as y'all know, new members get a number 42 off the menu of farts. Welcome, Robert Douglas. A friendly fart to you, sir. So, hey, Robert, you will have time to go over to the members channel tab on my channel, and I am giving away tonight Faramforge Aluris to channel members. You can go watch the video real quick, leave a comment, and I'm going to do a random comment picker. And then I'm giving away this specific one in my hand. It was my 2022 Knife of the Year. But all channel members are eligible. You just got to leave a comment for me to randomly pick. So head on over there if you get a chance, Robert, and welcome. Thank you, my brother. Let's see. Who else? Sharp guy in the house. What's going on? Oh, there's Mr. Matafaction with a $2.39 super chat. So number 74 for you, Maddie. Maddie, have you guys left yet? Are you on the road? Like Luke and family? Carco, what up? Dopey's in the house. Craig Wilkes, what up? Mind of Milton is here. Appreciate you guys showing up on a Saturday. Hey, Paul, last night's giveaway winner. I'll be getting the damn designed Hades out to you here soon. Definitely go sub to Mind of Milton. Hey, it's the sexiest man alive, Mr. Long Dong Johnson. Jack Slungs, everybody. Say hello to Long Dong Johnson. Let's see who else. Yo, what up, Sharif? How you doing tonight, brother? I almost forgot to drop y'all the link if you got nothing going on. There it is. Kaimano coming very, 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 very soon, y'all. Very soon. Gorilla, what up? Okay. Maddie saying hello. And let's see. I think I am just about. Ooh, Bama Ninja's grilling. What are you grilling? Well, I guess you can't tell us because you're grilling, but hopefully it's something yummy. I got my new grill for my birthday about a month ago, and it has half flat top, half grill, and I've used the actual grill maybe 2 or 3 times, but I've been using the hell out of that flat top, and there's just something about I don't know. I love it. I've been making.
Is it one of those Blackstones or whatever?
It's like it's just a flat top griddle. It's not an actual Blackstone brand. It's 4 burners. It's got 2 that are an actual grill, and then 2 burners take up a cast iron flat top.
That's awesome.
I've been making. Look, in everything you make on it, you can make inside, but there's just something I like better about cooking outside. But I've been. If you guys, I don't know how your guys' Instagram Reels feed or your YouTube Shorts feed is. Mine's filled with all sorts of grilling recipes, and because I subscribe to so many different food accounts and food channels that I'm starting to try all like the viral trends. And right now, the big one is the smash burger tacos.
Ooh.
And I mean, it's basically you just take a tortilla, put your meat on it, smash it on the grill, cook it, flip it, gets everything crispy, and then make a taco out of it.
That sounds really good.
It is really good. I want to try. There's a breakfast one where you do it with sausage instead. But yeah, I've been grilling every day possible. What up, Forrest? Forrest of Forrest Hanks. I can't get hot chicks off my feed to watch any night videos.
Oh man. That's a rabbit hole right there.
It is. Forrest had tacos with Pro X today. That's amazing. And speak of the devil, and he shall appear. What up, Sharif?
What's up? Man, you're getting me all hungry talking about your flat top grill, dude.
You know, we ended late night last night talking about food, and then I'm starting with food today.
Right.
That's funny.
That's
funny. I've got to ask, man. Did you end up sleeping with that tattoo?
Yeah. So what Luke is referring to is if you guys were on Late Night with Said Faction last night, I haven't seen him yet today. I have talked to him a little bit. Ian G completely fooled me with a package that he sent. And what I thought was going to end up being sour cream to go along with these Oreos and shit that he sent ended up being my absolute Grail knife. The Gerber, the original first run from 1985, the Gerber Tac 2. If you know, you know. This is Jack Burton's knife from Big Trouble in Little China. And to answer Luke's question, you bet your ass I did. I actually, I should have taken a selfie with it, but I went and plopped down on the couch last night after the live and was like, all right, give myself just a quick minute to unwind and find something to put on to go into bed and fall asleep to. And I had this, and I started looking up Gerber stuff. I got about 30 seconds into that and just fell asleep on the couch, and actually like fell asleep with it in my hand. So
Nice.
Yeah,
that's awesome. What a king, though, man.
Yeah, dude. I went back and watched the video. I have not been. I was telling Ian this. I don't think I've legitimately been like surprised from something in like a long time.
Yeah.
Where like he got me. He had so if you guys didn't watch, he had sent me. I don't know, the boxes out in the garage. It arrived and when he texted me earlier in the day and he's like, "Hey, is it still cold?" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Is it still cold? Hopefully it doesn't stink, man." He's like, "It's been in the mail for a couple days." I'm like, "Shit, dude, I don't know." Got home, grabbed the package, and I'm feeling it, and I don't know. It was sitting on top of my chest freezer, so that's where I just happened to set it. But Luke's back. I brought it in, getting ready for the live, and Maddie, I go, "Maddie, I'm going to open this tonight." And he's like, "Ooh, is it still cold?" I'm like, "That's what Ian said too." I'm like, "What the hell's in here?" And I'm like, "I guess, mate, yeah, it's still cold-ish." Dude, it wasn't cold, but in my mind, I'm like, "Yeah, I think it's cold." And they're like, "All right, yeah, you got to hurry up and open it." So I unboxed it, and if you see the video, it couldn't have happened more perfect. When I opened it, one of these packages of Oreos flew out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, after the whole sour cream and Oreo stuff, I'm like, and knowing Ian, he must have gone and got me some like bougie ass sour cream or something. And it's on dry ice, and but no, I realized as soon as I picked this up, I was literally like, I knew what it was right away, like instantly. I knew what it was, but I couldn't quite believe it. So yeah, I have said before, like my Ferrum Forge Stinger, I did consider a Grail. I wanted to get a maker's mark from my favorite knife makers, but this is a knife that I have wanted since I was 6 years old. And as I got older, trying to track these down is not easy. They come up every once in a while, and they go so fast. And Ian, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it, but he's got his ways. And Ian tracked one down, and it's actually
It's an awesome, man. It's even more awesome seeing
it's
it
upside down.
than I could have imagined from the pictures.
So it's from 1985, the first run. Still has the original edge on it. Still has a point on it. Made in Oregon back when Gerber was still making these. It's nothing fancy of a knife. This is some sort of polymer handle. It doesn't even have the blade steel, and I don't remember what the blade steel is. I know I've seen it before, but it doesn't have to be. This was Jack freaking Burton's knife, Big Trouble in Little China. And so, again, this has been something since I was a kid I have wanted.
Dude.
I'm old enough to have seen Big Trouble in Little China in the drive-in. So that's how many years old I am. So shout out to
awesome.
ENG. What up? Lancelot Leather in the house. What's going on, Joe?
What up, man?
What's going on, Goondocks?
What's up, everybody that I didn't tag? Say hello.
Yup. Sorry, I was ignoring the chats there for a minute. What up, Byron Kennedy? How you doing? Cheeto Bandito in the house. Brian F in the house.
Even when I saw the Oreo shootout, I was like, "Really? Is this what today's stream is going to be about?" Like,
no, there's not, Dopey. Not a lot of people. There might be a couple. I'm not seeing. Oh, Zach, how do you not have a wrench? Let's see here. Craig Wilkes. See, just so you guys know, definitely moderator, they get taken away sometimes. I know that I've given one to mine and Milton before. I know I've given one to some of these folks, but thank you for pointing that out, Dopey. So now y'all can drop the links if you need to drop links. CPM in the house. What's up, dude?
Dude, CPM, should I tell him what happened last night?
Someone already did.
Yeah? Did Maddie tell you?
He did.
How crazy is that?
I jumped off too early. I was getting attacked by Brant. Brant came unhinged last night after we went off, and I'm just going to say it. Brant said, "Fuck you" to me.
Yeah.
I said, he was puffing up. I think he was riled up from going after Vince. And he's like, "There's a side of me you guys haven't seen." I'm like, "Oh yeah?" I'm like, "Swear." And he goes, "Fuck you." Oh, sorry, earmuffs. If Luke's car.
No, you're good. I got headphones in and my kids asleep anyway. So our first word is going to be the F word. So
Nemo 420 HC. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is 440. You know, nothing fancy.
Yeah, Brant got on one last night.
Brant was on. Vince, you know, you mess with the bull, you get the horns, I guess. He was saying he's a bigger Neves fan than Brant is a Hinderer fan. So
yeah,
Brant didn't take too kindly to that. Holy moly. Long Dong Johnson just gifted 5 channel members.
that's
Hey,
awesome.
you mofo. Let's see. So who do we got in here? Let's see. Gotta scroll back up here because I'm not seeing it. Where did it go? Why don't I see who you were? Let's see. Who was gifted? Oh, and Dopey, I'm seeing your member chat. That's right, 3 months, suckers. Dang Ross, that's right, 4 months, suckers. Appreciate all you mofos. Channel, appreciate everybody, but the channel members especially. Why can't I see who was gifted?
Doesn't it do it randomly over the span of the time that it's running?
It's usually random to the people that are in the chat.
Gotcha.
But I'm not seeing. So. Oh, Dopey says just gifted 10 minutes ago. Do I need to back up 10 minutes ago? Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's see. Mike Reese. Scott. Marcos Gamba. Lord Needham. And Ethan Ruins EDC. Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Welcome aboard, number 42s for all of you. Thank you, Jake. Beautiful. You beautiful, not so bald man, you. Let's see. Are there many 6-year-olds who love Big Trouble in Little China? I don't know. But I had never heard of the movie when it came out, but I grew up in a little town that had a drive-in right by it. And so Friday, Saturday nights, back in the early mid '80s, like we would literally load up in the back of my buddy's dad's pickup, writing, open in the in the back of the bed. There'd be 3 or 4 of us there, and we'd go to, he'd back in, and we'd have our sleeping bags with us, and post up in the bed of his truck and
Oh,
watch.
yeah.
So like I've seen like a lot of the classics. I saw the first weekend that I moved to this state from Pennsylvania when I was a kid. We went and saw Goonies that weekend.
Oh, dang.
And then I also remember, I think it was Superman 4 and Jaws 3 as like a double feature. I don't know.
Yeah.
There was something with a Jaws 3 double or a Superman double feature. Superman 4, the Quest for Peace, the worst of all the. Is that Superman 4, the Quest for Peace? Is that what that one was?
Let me see. Yeah, you're right. It was Superman 4.
Yeah, where he. That one sucks, but. Yeah, saw that movie and just fell in love with it. Fell in love with that movie instantly, and then as soon as it came out on VHS, rented it like crazy. I think we eventually owned it because I never returned it. And then it was one of the very first DVDs that I bought. Remember when you guys are even young enough, I don't know, but in the mall they had a place called Suncoast Video.
Oh, yeah.
So I use Blockbuster.
Yeah, Blockbuster was definitely the rental place, but you could start buying DVDs at Suncoast, and that's back when they were like $50 for a DVD.
Yeah, dude.
But that was one of the very first DVDs that I ever bought, and now I have it bought it on my Amazon Prime and watch it all the time.
That's
I
awesome.
even pointed it out without any time out. Yeah, thank you.
I've still got my Blockbuster membership card.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah, I think I might have my wallet. Let me check.
Dude, that's pretty epic.
The last Blockbuster, I think it finally just closed down, was in Bend, Oregon. The second, there were 2 for the longest time. One was up in Anchorage, and I visited that one the week that it was shutting down. And I think it's still the one in Bend, Oregon.
Dang.
There's Vince. Is this the China knife giveaway? Yes, Vince. I'm giving away to channel members a very special China knife. But I'm excluding you, despite being a channel member. I don't want this thrown on the ground. Vince will throw it on the ground.
Yeah, that's not acceptable.
Let's see here. Stevie Sharif, why does Maddie look so gangsta all of a sudden?
Because he's from Texas.
What up, Gerbs?
What I missed? I was talking to my wife. Sorry.
Somebody was asking why Maddie, quote unquote, all of a sudden looks so gangster, and I said because he's from Texas.
I guess I don't have it in there. That's a sad day. I got it at the house inside of another wallet. I like to take pictures with it and get all the people riled up about how it's too old to be carried.
Brian, I don't understand. No compute, Stevie. You can also go to people not in chat. I've gotten them from another channel. I wasn't in chat. I don't know what. I'm already it's over my head. What did I miss?
I think he's talking about channel memberships, maybe.
Oh man, maybe. Kevy Kev. So I don't know what that means. Maybe. I was 20 when Big Trouble was released. Well, hopefully, Neil, you appreciate it as much as I do. I miss drive-ins. Yeah, oh man, and Twin Falls is gorgeous. Yeah, they even had one up here, not too far from me, for the longest time, and now there's like big multi-family bunch of condos and everything back there. Damn it, Maddie, keep your $1.47. Go Lord Needham. You have to go to the members channel or the members tab on my channel. Oh, they can go to anybody, not just the chat. Gotcha. Okay.
Very cool.
Dude, drive-ins are the best, man. I miss them.
Yeah, they don't. I think there's one out on this place called Whidbey Island, not too far. There's still one out there, but all the ones that are around here have all been taken down. Like I said, they build, apartments and whatnot. Where they
Yeah.
The one closest by me, it was a drive-in on Fridays and Saturdays, and then Sundays it was a swap meet.
Oh, that's smart. That's way smart. Freaking Maddie.
What up, Joe Isabella? Yoda
Yo.
Doug. What's cracking? Gerbs, I received your Cetus, and I need to figure out if I need to take it apart before I send it up there.
Oh, yeah, with the laws.
So, it's not an auto. It's not an out, it's not an out the front or anything.
Right.
So, it doesn't just, you can't flick it out. So I've heard people having success. Luke, do you guys ship to Canada?
Drew handles all of our shipping. He does ship to Canada. We've had stuff shipped to Canada. We've had stuff shipped to the Philippines, to the UK,
Have
just
you guys
about
ever had a
anywhere.
problem? I mean, like, have you shipped like a Hanson or anything to?
Yes, we have, but we put a disclaimer in there. Hey, once it hits the post office, it's out of our hands, kind of thing. Like that's as long as it's legal where you're buying it. We don't know your laws, so we just send it and. Based upon what you're at, kind of thing. Like you know your own place. But speaking of OTFs, I got this one on me today.
Nice. I've yet to find my OTF of choice.
Man, I like the UTX. Okay, I'm extra. I'll be the first person to admit it. I carry a water bottle with me that has a sleeve on it from Iron Infidel, and it holds my OTF because I'd like to have a window breaker and an airbag punch, basically, just in case. And this one was actually I got in a trade. It's one of the Damascus ones.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think it's a Troodon or something like that. Troodon. I don't know how you even say it. I never really got a huge deal into Microtech. I really liked it, and I was like, okay, I'll trade you.
Dude, that's dope.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, shit. I'm glad I just got that. I'm placing an order for some stuff. And
But I've also got
sent it to Los Angeles. All right.
Yeah.
Can't hear you, Stevie.
I've been muted this whole time.
Oh, there you go.
I was muted. And Luke's frozen. Sorry. I did say, Brian, I finally saw your so when you guys do the member shout outs, if I'm not looking at my YouTube screen, I don't see it because that doesn't show up on a StreamYard here, unfortunately. So got it. So channel memberships can be gifted to anybody. I didn't realize that. But Mimo, how does Justin do your stuff? I know you've said before, like, hey, did he send them separate, like parts one day in one shipment and then blade in the next? I have had remember that Veloce that I had gotten in a trade that came from a dude in Canada, and what he told me to do was just disassemble it completely.
Yeah.
Tape up the blade in cardboard so like it couldn't cut anybody, and declare it as knife parts.
Okay.
And I did that, and it didn't have any problem.
It wasn't an issue. Huh.
So I'd like to know more though, because I don't want Gerbs to not get his Cetus.
Yeah.
Gerbs, maybe we just got to do a meetup at the Freedom Park and just do a meetup that day and hand it off. Maybe we got to figure that out.
That's sometimes the best way, because then there's no risk, you know.
Right. Urban, what up?
I wonder if they could get a PO box just on the other side, and then they can go pick it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Usually for PO box, you got to show proof of residence. That's the only problem.
But I don't know. Best way is 2 packages. Got it. One with the blade, one with the handle, shipped on different. Okay.
Oh dang, man, what's going on with Canada? They need to just quit with that shit.
I don't know, man. What is this? El Pernero is now blue?
Yeah, I guess he dyed it.
Oh. Dyed what?
His El Pionero or Pinero. I think it's a tops knife, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. That's right. That's the first knife that he got at Blade. Okay, Mimo. If that's what Justin does for you, then yeah, Dopey. If I didn't say it, I definitely missed it. Let's see here. I don't see it. I'm not seeing it anywhere.
What up, Javon?
Oh, Dopey gifted a membership, it says. And PNW Fun Stuff. Welcome, brother. Oh, yeah. There is Bama Ninja. All right. It's hard running live by yourself. It's been a minute since I've done this. I had that.
So I'm curious.
The doctor.
Since I'm in my truck.
Dr. Matisfaction is on the road this week, so.
Dude, I mean, if you need a hand with anything, let me know. I can help out.
Well, feel free to highlight comments. Oh, you can't highlight comments.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, Javon, look what I got in for review. I know this is one of your favorites, Javon.
The Noin. Oh, Kevy Kev, new channel member in the house. Nice. Welcome. Number 42 salute for you, sir.
Mike Reese, you're hilarious.
But
Yoda, there's a limit on the number that you can make for a given account.
There's what?
He was saying make me like a StreamYard partner, and I was saying like there's a limited number that you can
lagging,
make.
so I
Well,
if you're giving me feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm maxed out. I have Maddie, Panic, and Shane
Yeah.
Shane on the account.
I
Or else
think
I
for my
have to be
level
able
of account, like I can only give one partner, you know.
to. Yeah.
So
Tori Casey in the house. What is
there
that?
you go.
Do y'all keep one of these in your truck or car?
I had one
belt
and it
cutter?
kept on falling off my visor. It started pissing me off.
Oh, so it's a seatbelt cutter, and it's made by Benchmade, actually.
Yeah. I didn't have the Benchmade one. I think I had some budget one that I found on Amazon.
You know, these are like $10, right?
Oh, really? I thought they were more expensive.
No, they're like $10.
I've had them before. I don't currently have one.
Yeah.
So what I do is I got one of those sunglasses clips, and the Benchmade one comes with a Molly attachment one, and I slip that Molly through the sunglass clip, and it doesn't go nowhere.
Oh,
Do they make Molly straps for visors?
They do. They do.
Got it, right? I never thought of that until you just said that.
Yeah.
I need to look into that, man.
Yep, they do.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, I keep things. So in my visor, you got the little pocket that has like the warnings and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you can see in Luke's. I just have, like, I have my truck light, a pen, and my my axial gear shift OTF tucked into there.
Yeah.
And I should put a Molly adapter or something.
Yeah.
They're like, I think they're $15 on Amazon for a Molly adapter.
Yeah, I just never thought. That's one of those things that, of course, they have it. Just never thought about
it. Hey, I keep a Lanyard donut up here, obviously, right? And then I keep that little seatbelt cutter just in case. I mean, you never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, we got Master Modder Lancelot Leather in the house tonight, dropping all the links for you folks. We're gonna try to spam you up with, all the links. So thank you, Joe.
Sharif, I'll send you the NSN number so you can go to eBay and find you one of these, because that's where I got mine. I bought off of eBay for like $10.
Sweet, I'm in. I'm definitely in. It's always smart to have some sort of like rescue gear in the car, especially if it's affordable.
Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I had a multi-tool. I had an old Gerber. That had the seatbelt cutter on it, and then it broke. And I haven't had anything since. But
see, I've got a multi-tool down below because I've got a cubby hole down here. But my thought process is, you see these wrecks that are so bad, and when you go look at, like, all their stuff is on the road because it all flew out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I wanted something that attached.
Yeah, that's smart. That's way smart. By the way, Twang Thing, that Quiet Carry is not mine. It's from the pass around groups. So whether I like it or not is irrelevant. I cannot sell it.
What up, drink water?
But speaking of Quiet Carry, there's also this guy in for review too.
Is that the 9? Or no, not the 9. The
IQ. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty knives, man. Pretty knives.
Well, let's. I'm gonna do the drawing now.
Yeah.
Let's get this cooking. So, what I have to do, I was messing around with it earlier. So let me present my screen here for a moment. While I wanted to make sure everything was running smooth, just so you guys can see this. When I have this video set to members only, so here is the video, by the way. Uh, when I paste the video link when it's set to members only, I get an error down here. So what I have to do is go in, and I'm going to now change this to private or unlisted. So I'm doing that now. And let me go back to here.
Tori Casey, fingers crossed. Next week, dude. I will, like I said, I'll give 48 hours, but I don't want to commit to a day just because I don't want to say it's going to be today. Oh no, a couple more days. It's going to be today, a couple more days. So, 48 hours. We are using the weekend to test the site, and I have a meeting Monday with my website guy. So, I will be definitely at the very least putting up a update video on Monday. So I will keep you guys informed every step of the way. That is an absolute promise.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. I got the link in there. Number of winners 1. Get YouTube comments. There are 44 comments, and that's conducive with what I saw, because replies to comments do not count.
Right.
So here we go. I got the 44 comments. It means you have a 1 in 44 chance if you are a member. And here we go. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. Let's see who it's going to be. Marcos Gamma.
Marcos.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Marcos.
Congratulations.
In a membership tonight. You just won the Fair Forge Dolores, dude.
That is gangster.
Congratulations, Marcos.
Dude, and Marcos like never wins, right? I haven't seen him win.
I do have to declare I don't have the pouch. I searched high and low for it. I cannot find the pouch for whatever reason. So it is just the knife, but I got it all cleaned up and everything. So congratulations, Marcos.
Marcos.
And thank you to all the channel members. It is mucho apreciado.
Hell yeah.
See, you do something kind for someone and it comes back around.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What's a wheelhouse folder?
Yeah, what's a wheelhouse folder?
I got definite opinions for big hands, but I need to know what a wheelhouse folder is.
Your dog is farting sardines? That's just... oh. He had to come outside.
That's your fault for feeding your dog sardines.
Oh. Hell yeah, Marcos. And thank you, Jake, for gifting the memberships. Yep. Deuces. Deuces, Dopey.
Gotta stop at Sonic and get me a quick drink.
Drink time. No, actually, Marcos won the my last Said Stevie Live giveaway also.
Oh, really?
He won the Kaiser original
that
I brought home from Blade Show.
Hey, man. He's been sending out some love into the universe. It's coming back to him.
It's awesome.
That's awesome.
I will not do that. Nope. This knife does not need a hole in it. You know why put a hole in a knife when it's not needed? Look it. You can middle finger flick this knife anyway.
Is that a chisel grind?
No, it's a full flat grind. But yeah, you can. Sorry, you can. I'm having problems now, but you can middle finger flick this. So maybe not as consistently as I typically do, but you absolutely can. And so you shut your mouth, dang Ross. But no, Marcos, if you want me to do that and pay Brent to do that, that is on you, my man. Brent is almost finished up. He's almost with my finished with my slayback, my XLS. You put a hole in that. Awesome thing. Are those on sale, Joe? Is that sale that's going on?
What's on sale?
Oh, Joe is my master moderator, and dropping links for stuff that might be just random stuff you want to check out.
Is Loot in the chat tonight?
I haven't seen him. I was
gonna ask him how the pre-order's going.
Oh yeah, how you guys had the vault, or you had it open last night until 2 a.m. But let's see, I have CDC pulled up right here. For those of you that don't know, so you still have the Chicago and the Salvation going on, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So the CDC currently has also, they only got 4 Hansons left in stock, dudes. Definitely the Hanson is a phenomenal knife. I highly recommend it. But they got the Chicago pre-order going on and the Salvation pre-order. That's the
with the Hansons. Those, we pulled a bunch of them because there's a group exclusive that someone wants to do, and we're getting a perfect number before we add a couple back to the site. And then also Drew is going to the show out there, and the Pigeon Forge show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Huh? Well, what's it called though? It's called the Hammer Inn, something like that. So that'll be going on. But I mean, I don't know if we're gonna have any left to put back, but that's what we have right now.
Gotcha.
And yes, I am carrying the Salvation. That's my baby. That is my baby. I love it. And it's so misleading because it looks boxy as I drop it on myself because I'm holding a phone. But that thing is like,
So you got S35 Vienna's the blade steel. Overall length 6.94. So you getting a nice. So that's about Guardian 3 size, I would assume then. About the same size as the Guardian 3.
I don't have a Guardian 3. Do you have your bug out on you? Do you have your Hanson on you? Which one are you carrying? The Salem? Gotcha.
I love that you can ask your wife, what is she carrying?
Hey, she loves knives almost as much as I do, but it was kind of forced upon her. I watch so many videos about knives all the time. And who was it that we were watching when we were pregnant?
Illuminati.
Oh man, what is his name? I'm having a brain fart.
Gifted a membership.
He would go over the nice all the time, but he had a very monotone voice.
Who?
I'm trying to think of his name. He never shows his face. I don't think he's ever showed his face.
Are you talking about the Japanese guy?
Huh? Nick Shabazz. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
Johnny, Bluminati, number 52 club.
When she was pregnant.
Oh, sorry about that.
They deserved it.
Thank you, Johnny.
When she was pregnant, I would watch the Nick Shabazz all the time, and
That makes sense.
it was funny because whenever we had our baby and she'd be laying in the crib, if we turned on Nick Shabazz, she'd fall asleep instantly because she was so used to hearing his voice from being in the womb all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if my kid knows knives better than I do by the time she's 10.
Dopey, I was actually out of wrenches, so I gave him yours if that's okay. What is the Pigeon Forge Knife Show?
So that's an event they do out there in North Carolina. They have usually it's a bunch of Forged in Fire winners that come out, and they set up. It's essentially a blade show on a small scale, and they have all their tables set up, and then other vendors can show up as well. And they do donations for charity with the majority of the funds and stuff like that.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's next weekend?
I'm not 100% sure. Do you know what weekend it is? July 15th. See, my wife knows dates. I don't.
Okay. I will be at the Gorge in George Washington for the big Burt Kreischer comedy festival.
Oh, nice. The machine.
But so yeah, I don't know if I already did or not, but if y'all are looking to get in on this, how much longer is this pre-order going? And it is limited to 75, right?
Yes, sir. So it is limited to 75. We're trying to get those spots filled as soon as possible because we'd like to place we've actually started the process of placing the order to get them finalized and have that quote finished. And then we should have them once the order is finalized.
Nice.
They quoted us 45 to 90 days is what they quoted us. But we're going to say a little bit longer than that because our experience with buying anything like this, there's usually hiccups with production and stuff like that. Yeah, so we like to say 4 to 5 months, but I mean, it could be wrong. You know, it could be sooner. And like with the titanium pry bars, Kubi did our titanium pry bars as well, and they quoted us 45 days on that as well, and they were on Drew's front door in 2 weeks. So,
oh wow,
I mean, it was absolutely an insane turnaround. So, we don't know how quickly they're going to have it done. The Salem order is already, and hopefully sooner than later. But we'll know a better time frame on everything else once they finish the Salem's kind of thing.
that's cool.
I don't know. I agree with TC. He says TC freaking made me blush whenever he said it's his freaking top 3 EDC fixies, and I'm like, man, you're making me blush, man. Like that's insane.
Vince was quick. I was just giving Ethan a super wrench, and he was wrenchless for a moment, and Vince booted him. I did the same thing to Dopey, and he got Dopey right away too.
Dang, you got Dopey?
Vince, Jared's not here. What do you need? What do you need a super wrench for, Vince? Not the end of the show yet. Quick, I'm trying to save you, Doug.
Wow.
God. No, I didn't. Jake, I didn't give it to him yet. Deuces. Later, Joe.
But no, I was
Ooh.
actually asking. I appreciate the shout out and the love. I really do. But I was asking about Loot 10's pre-order.
Loot 10. So he went live a little earlier today. I think it's still, according to him, it's still a little up in the air. He has not got to his quota yet. I think he's going to keep it open through the weekend and then make a decision to see what's going on. So,
Well, has he sent his knife around to
Understandable.
all the reviewers?
so a couple have had it. I don't think anybody's posted anything yet.
He should.
I'm
He
getting
shouldn't kill it till after they've posted.
that's encouraging that for sure. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
Bees has had it. I've been told for like the last week that as soon as Bees is done with it, he's sending it to me. I know JB had it. Casey had it, but yeah, I haven't seen much other on it yet. But
Okay.
but Thrasher in the house, Brandon Thrasher, my douche brother.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, Thrasher?
Well, Bees, I don't know if I'm breaking up or not.
Okay, Cole said Bees did a video. And I think Casey Knives Fast is supposed to be getting it if he hasn't already. So he should definitely make sure that thing gets around before he shuts down the pre-order. You know, don't get. I mean, if you're in here, Loot 10, don't get discouraged yet. You know, let it run.
Vince, when I was giving Ethan his wrench, I gave him a super wrench, so he was able to put Vince in timeout.
Hey man, what's up?
Oh man. No, calm down, Vince. Calm down. It was Ethan who has super wrench abilities right now. Oh, it's I kind of just do super wrench roulette here, just to see who messes with who.
Okay, dopey. Yeah, I didn't see that one yet.
Oh, Bees did his video on it. Well, then he just hasn't sent it out yet.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, John Tatum.
That's kind of what we're waiting on too for the Salvation. We have the
20,
Prepper
okay.
Bunker Outdoors is doing a video for us, and
Yeah,
we're waiting for him to post his, and hopefully he'll get it posted up in the next week or so, and hopefully that'll
there's the
meet
Clydesdale.
that goal.
Much appreciated, Thrasher. I'm going to be down that way again for work in the next month or so, and I'll definitely be shouting you out every time I make it down to. Ironically, Thrasher lives in Salem, Oregon. Every time I'm down that way, try to meet up with Mr. Thrasher.
That's dope, man.
Dopey says to send me my Salvation and I will make a video on it. I don't think they're ready yet.
They are not ready yet.
Josh Branson in the house. What's going on?
Dude. All the gangsters showing
Steve
up.
Clare? Did I miss Steve Clare? Bees did, yeah. I haven't seen it yet. I don't want this to sound shitty. I'm not subscribed to Bees or Casey, those dudes, so I don't see what they put out, or I don't think I am anymore. Oh, I thought if I would have typed in Bees, he would have came up first. Is it BEEZ or BEES?
Yeah, 2
I think
E's.
it's double easy.
Did you say
Thank
2
you.
E's? Yes.
Josh Branson, I'm definitely on the mend, dude. Thank you for asking, man.
Yeah, 2 E's and 1 Z.
I don't see. No, I haven't. Holy shit, he's got 33,000 subscribers.
Yeah, dude.
Damn. I
That number shocked me when I saw it the other day.
remember back when Bees was. I can remember. I forget whose live it was on. Get Bees to 1,000.
Right?
That's awesome. 33,000. That's damn.
Yeah, man. That took me by surprise. I mean, boy put in work, so props to him.
Hell yeah. I don't see it here. I'm on Bees' channel. I kind of don't want to see it though. Also, that's not Bees' channel. That's my channel. I'm looking like an idiot. I wasn't supposed to share that screen. So here I am on Bees, and I'm not seeing.
It should be one of the newer ones.
I would think.
Oh, hold on. It's probably the one all the way to the right. Unreal Blade, first of its kind new knife designer.
Oh, that's right. These guys do that thing. They play. See, I'm the demographic that hates these type of
Like clickbaity.
Yeah, I want to know what it is I'm clicking on. Like I don't like. I'm not gonna. Oh, it's new. I must click on it. I want to know what it is. But that's what
I
I'm
tend to
told.
go for more of the. I'm showing you what it is, but I'm trying to make a flashy thumbnail rather than like.
This is, and I'm not a knock, but if you look up on YouTube how to make a successful YouTube channel,
Yeah.
this is all the stuff that you do here.
Oh yeah.
I've watched a couple of those videos and I'm like, nah, not doing that. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. You start triggering the algorithm, but I'm the type of viewer that I want to know what it is I'm clicking on. So, but nice. It's got almost 4,000 views. Need some more. I'd love to see that take off for Mark. Loot's awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Such a good dude.
Absolutely, Thrasher. What up, Scooter? Stevie, I lost my wrench for 30 seconds and got a timeout. Can I borrow that super wrench for a few seconds? No, if you ask for the super wrench, you don't get the super wrench. You automatically do not get it. You can't ask for the super wrench. The super wrench will randomly be bestowed upon you. But if you ask for it, that's like asking someone to do DSKFS for you. You can't do that either. You gonna pay, punk? Wallery's Pizza in Salem, yeah? Okay. I'm always looking for a good pizzeria. Let's see here. Who got Vince pissed?
Vince is fighting different fights on different
Yeah.
different fronts.
No, Bees has always been a somebody. So I picked up an older Mike an older Mike vagina folder. I think I'm going to nickname it my junk because I can't keep it out of my hand. I don't know that one. Hell yeah. Steve, is it too late to? I just realized. Is it too late to do breakfast tomorrow? Can I do breakfast tomorrow? Let me think about that. Yeah, a little bit there. There was a giveaway, but actually I got another one. Hey, Zach Attack.
Hey,
Yo.
What up, dude?
What's up?
I haven't put it in the chat yet or not. And Luke, I don't know if you can hear me. Drew, I don't know if you're listening. The three of you will have a package going out on Monday, but the three of you can't open it until all three of you have received it.
Oh, okay.
So Zach, Luke, Drew, the three of you got packages coming your way.
Right.
My dog's driving me crazy.
Zach, can you get on to the CDC Instagram?
I can't.
Darn. I was gonna send you a picture of what I just picked up today. I figured you'd appreciate it.
Autumn Wild, what up?
Hold on.
Vince trying to
How's
use
it?
some reverse psychology
Fire
on
hole.
me. Also, did I see is Scott in the house? Did I skip over Scotty?
Is Scott here?
Hey, I looked over on YouTube and saw your name, but didn't see it on the stream. What up, Scotty? Also, you know what this is missing is some. Let's get a little bit of music going.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I was gonna ask, what would
I'll send you a link to my Instagram.
Yeah, do it.
Sure.
And I'll send you a message from my Manganus Steel one. Because, dude, I don't know if anybody else is having this trouble. I have several Instagram accounts. I cannot log into the Real Sharif M one from my phone. It is not letting me.
No?
No, like not at all. Yeah. So I can do Manganus Steel, which is my primary, but not my the Real Sharif M. It's super weird.
You can't just hit
Weird.
forgot
I sent
password.
you a link in the StreamYard
Awesome.
chat if you can get into that.
In the private
Stevie, it's not an issue of even the whatchamacallit, the forgot password. I know my password. It's like when I put it in, it's saying error.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Super weird.
You know, she's never told me error before when I've put it in, but I mean, it's new for everyone.
First time for everything, man.
First time for everything, for sure.
Need to reboot.
I appreciate y'all bearing with me on that rough truck ride back to the house.
Oh, no
No
problem.
worries.
I got this in the day from Big Red, waiting till the live to open it up.
Ooh.
Nice. Yeah, I was supposed to get my package from Big Red today, but clearly the Cincinnati USPS decided to take the day off or something. I don't know.
Steve, after the live, I'll get in touch with you. I got to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow. But might be able to sneak in a little breakfast time.
There we go.
All right, Thrasher. Talk to you soon, brother.
Hell yeah, dude. Take care of yourself, man.
That is one bad
All right,
dude.
let's see what you got
Mr.
here.
Thrasher.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Forrest, I picked up a new dryer last week.
Man, look, you can't beat the classics, man. Like that's such
No.
a classy looking one.
Dude, and I have the Colt one, so this is my beater one. So I technically have two of them.
Yeah.
It's a good problem to have.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Hey, is
say
Javon
too
in the
many,
chat?
you know. Oh darn.
Javon was in the chat, yeah.
I saw him earlier.
I need to find
I
out
don't know if he's still there or not.
what knife that was in his live. I need to get a closer look at that knife.
Which one?
The
What is
TS,
it?
Tucson's?
The Tucson?
Yeah,
Oh.
Top flipper double D10?
yeah. I need to look at that closer.
Tucson
was
was such
sweet
a
looking.
weird and an interesting company.
Well, it reminds me a lot of these grind lines and this stuff right here. So I just want to look at it.
That would be funny if after all this time of like hiding who his manufacturer was, if Jack Wolf Knives used Tucson.
I don't know who he used. I just really liked the look of it. It reminded me a lot of it. So.
What up, Tom? Greetings. Dude, if it came out that he was using Tucson, one, I don't think he'd sell another Jack Wolf.
Yeah, right?
Considering his knife from Tucson would be, $100 tops.
Right. Dude,
Yeah, I don't know if who he uses. I just really liked it because I like this one so much.
It looked. I was watching part of that. It kind of looks like is it the Black Star? The Elijah.
I don't know the name of it.
Elijah Isham did his little double D10. I think it's a double D10, or is it a slip? Do you have it, Sharif?
No, but I was grabbing this because we were talking about Tucson's.
Oh yeah, that's sitting on my workbench. That's
internet.
become my go-to beater.
Yeah.
Is that a fixie?
No.
Oh,
This is a big old folder designed
Yeah,
by a
380.
good buddy of mine.
It's awesome. It's one of my favorite knives.
Yeah.
I like that actually. I like that grind on it.
Yeah, this thing is dope.
And they have
Easy comfortable.
they have some crazy looking fixies too. That I think when I first started getting into knives, they had a fixie that I was chasing, and then I could never get it because it was always bid, and then the last second someone would always just jump the price up by $100, and I'm like, yeah, this is fake. Like they're doing this themselves. Like,
That's
they're
always
eBay
been
users.
my biggest rub on Tucson's is trying to get them when they're not in stock and trying to get them on
eBay.
eBay.
Yeah.
So Colin Mason Pierre's this is the TS 329, I think. The TS 174. This is a $60-$70 knife that I ended up paying like $130 for because
Yeah.
I wanted it so bad. And yeah, it pissed me off. But then when I got the TS 380, I was able to pick it up for like $80.
Yeah.
So I guess it's a wash.
That's a dope knife though, that Colin Mason Pierre.
Oh yeah, the TS
That's cool looking.
174. I wish it was a dual thumb stud.
Yeah.
I don't like it that's the one thing I don't like, that it's a single thumb stud. Just because I'd like to be able to flick this knife out. But and it's really tight, so you have to break your grip and get up underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the top flipper works good on it. But yeah, it's a nice sheep's footy
Yeah.
blade.
I mean, for a budget brand, they do a pretty good job.
Dude. What I've told Stevie is they really need, like, from what I can see, is they're selling as close to cost as possible. Right?
Well, they have to be.
Yeah. There's no way, like,
I got
this
one.
knife that Stevie and I were just talking about that he has on his bench, right? It's 14C 28N. It's a big chunk of 14C. It's a big chunk of titanium. It has micro
milling all around the border and carbon fiber.
Wow.
Large carbon fiber inlay. And dude, like, he got his for 80. I got mine for like 100. You know, so like,
yeah, the fact that
that's cost at best.
I wouldn't mind making some budget blades through them. You know,
yeah.
If they do that, I don't know if they even if they even let you buy production through them or not.
They're like the big.
I think they just license, right?
They're the big question mark. They don't even license. They buy the designs outright from the designers. And they pay them like criminally low, but at the same time they barely make anything because they're selling them for cost. So it's like you can't pay a designer 8% of cost. Like it just doesn't work, you know.
What up, Ed?
Huh.
Yeah, man. Their business model is the strangest in the industry, but they do come out with some bangers every once in a while.
Then I mean, they come out with so much stuff because there's also some Tucsons out there that you're like, what in the F? Like, why?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, see, and that's why I was so impressed with the one that Javon was showing earlier. I mean, it was so thin, right? And then it was S90V, and he said it was like around $100, and I'm like, "There's no way, that is insane! Like that looks awesome."
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got the Voodoo, nice.
Oh.
He left for some reason, Ed.
He probably had disconnected.
I think him and maybe.
No, he's talking about Vince. Vince all of a sudden kind of
I
disappeared.
think Crispy was talking to him also. So it is. TS319 is dope.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna go to eBay and see if I can find that fixed blade I was talking about, because now I'm curious. It's been years.
Steve, I've been having trouble putting this guy down since I got it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Not gonna lie.
Here it is, the 247.
Oh, that's a clean one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's M390 with it looks like micarta handles, and it's $46 the current bid.
Dude,
That's sweet, dude.
Warncliffe.
Oh, nice.
The drop point. Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, I just where'd it go? Oh, as I'm getting boxes ready for stuff that I'm going to be selling, I opened up my JK box and forgot that I had some 1/4-inch skiffs in there that I'm going to put into the ABW, because I had originally put 1/4 inches in the J Cape, then realized a 6mm is, it's a little bit better fit. Popped out these 1/4 inches, so now I know that the pivot for the Model 1 is
1/4 inch.
Yeah.
That's the thing, man. I feel like the tolerances are so well done on it. Like, I don't know that skiffs are gonna change that much,
Yeah, no. But if I'm when I know I have a keeper, I'll upgrade the bearings a lot of the time.
Yeah, me too. It's just like, dang, man, it's so well put together, like from the factory,
Yeah, since I got this, I haven't. I dropped a little dollop of whatchamacallit, dog drool on the pivot, and that's it. I haven't touched anything, and it's wearing in perfect. Oh, Zach's back.
Dude, and Javon's here, by the way, if you wanted to ask him about that knife he had on the live.
I'm like, let me in.
Man. Hey, Javon, what knife were you using, or you showing off on the live that you said you got for around $100? It was the slip joint.
Cheeto. I will probably be
We gotta
doing
wait about 12 minutes for the chat to catch up with the video.
Cheeto, I'll probably work it into videos that I got coming out. I don't know if I want to just do an outright for sale video. But yes, I do have about at least like 10 knives that I'm going to be trying to pass along. So trying to fund Blade West.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh, speaking of, I dropped the Blade Show people a question about red terrain for a table and how much tables were, and I haven't heard back yet, but I'm going to keep on them.
Okay. If Jack Wolf is Riot, everyone would agree it's priced appropriately. If it's Kaiser or Tucson, we now think it's ripping people off. It's the same knife.
I don't think he's ripping anybody off. I think he's got a pretty solid maker in his pocket that he doesn't want to disclose. I think that the Tucson is definitely a budget friendly one for people that can't find the Jack Wolfs personally.
And Steve, I was going to say, man, if you were at Blade Show and you walked around, like I took my prototypes to a bunch of people and I would ask them, guess who the OEM was if they didn't know. And the majority of people thought that my Kaiser OEM knife was Riot. Now, having said that, after handling the Leon Ma, I actually almost take that as an insult because the Riot has dropped below Best Tech and Kaiser quality. So
yeah, at least with the field duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was the first thing I said in my unboxing video when I got the Kamano in. Is I said, Kaiser's OEM for this is. It's Riot level, and if you told people it was Riot, they would believe you.
Yeah, 100%. I could lie about it, and nobody would be able to tell the difference.
But that is an interesting thing to bring up. So I don't think that I have handled Tucsons that have just as good of micro milling as and are solid and as good as a Riot.
Yeah,
but you're right. Some people put Riot's just they're the what everybody think is the pinnacle, right? So
I would say 2021 to early 2022 Riot was at that level. I think Riot has actually dropped now. Best Tech may be taking the #1 spot with Kaiser #2, Riot in #3 and I have more anecdotal evidence other than the Leon Ma. I just don't want to turn this into like a Riot kind of bash session. But I have a number of Riot made knives from 2020, 2021, 2022. And the stuff that I've picked up within the last year has definitely been noticeably lower quality, I feel, than that generation of knives. So
do you think that's because they're trying to do more work?
Yes,
because they're getting busier?
They're stretching themselves too thin. Honestly.
Let's see if I can find it, if I have it on me. I would agree, Sharif.
Yeah.
But then let's see if I can find it here. And I was feeling the same way. And then the J-Cape V4 came out.
Okay.
And this knife it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's better than the V3.5. And
Okay.
just when I thought Riot was, kind of rested on their laurels, they come out with the J-Cape V4. And
When did you pick that one up?
I got this the day before Blade Show. on.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I was one of the few people that got their shipment in early. But yeah, this is on another level. Riot still got the capabilities.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I guess I would say then Best Tech may be at least on par with them. If
Oh yeah,
not,
Best Tech has stepped their game up big time.
yeah. And Kaiser, if they can nail like new materials like Damasteel and Timascus and things like that, I think they can be at that same level. If I'm 100% honest, like, because I'll give you guys some quick examples of Riot for me. Yeah, like this is 2018, 2019 Riot right here. So you have the bronze screws, but they were soft titanium. Like, this is a knife I'll never be able to disassemble because those screws can get a little soft.
Yeah.
Right? But beautiful construction, beautiful fit and finish. Then you get into something like this. This is like a 2020 Pena Mula, This thing is flawless in every way, shape, and form, Pena Laney's clip. This was 2021, 2022-ish, somewhere around there. Even better than the Mula in terms of like fit and finish. But then I have a Exo where one of the screws stripped, and they did the stupid like steel pocket clip.
Oh yeah.
So
there's Loot. Hey, Loot.
What up, Loot?
You know who's OEM I was impressed with? Did you guys handle the Luft AVNT MX2?
No.
Is that the new American one?
The US one? That the dude?
No, I haven't tried that one.
I was pretty impressed because I have their other two that are Riot.
So do I.
And where do you keep disappearing to?
Hey man, for some reason I'm having terrible Wi-Fi issues, so I had to switch to my phone.
Yes, you are.
Awful. I had to switch to my phone.
Um,
I go get this nice mic and everything, and now I can't even use it.
but I think that
Who's doing their American-made one? You were just about to
Rec.
say.
Rec.
a couple of it's a separate company, but it's River's Edge Cutlery Guys. They're calling themselves or something.
Okay.
So it's like one building down from Rec. They're going to be ran as two separate companies, and I don't know. I don't know if it is part of River's Edge Cutlery or they're just former employees that are doing things. Ryan just put out a video the other day, and I forget how he explained it, but after handling, so again, I got the Avant and the AVNT, I got the micarta and the titanium, then handling the US production, it's just as good, if not better, than the Riot ones. So
Okay.
I'm really impressed with what those guys are going to be doing. I can't wait to see what else they got in the hopper.
Yeah, man. Fair enough. I mean, this is one of the last Riots I was really impressed by.
I love that grind in there, man. Oh man.
Yeah, this one's freaking amazing.
I need to start working on a knife for us, man. The one that we're gonna call the Battlestar.
Dude.
I'm gonna draw that up, and then I'll send it over to you and let you make your changes and whatever you want to do to it.
Sweet. I'm
Yeah,
down with it.
I just sent you the link if you're interested on hopping up. I'm not going to be going too much longer, but I'm going to keep this one tonight to right around 2 hours. But if you want to hop on, brother.
Yeah,
Who's
dude.
going live after you?
Well, tonight is SKL, Big Red.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be doing SKL at 10 our time, Pacific.
So there'll be some downtime or no?
There will be. I don't know if there's anybody in between myself and.
So when you end yours, I'll start mine then.
Okay.
Because
there you
why
go.
not? just so I can keep the party going, man.
Heckin' yes.
I just got an evil eye for my life. She'll be all right.
You say that, Steve, but have you seen Obama has been cozying up, or not Obama, Biden has been cozying up to them a lot lately and toning down the war rhetoric, you know? So.
No, you had it right the first time. Same.
Yeah. it was a Freudian slip, but it was not right. It wasn't wrong.
Kevin Kev said CDC live 24/7.
Mr. Josh.
We're gonna be the new
Kevy
CNN.
Kev.
It's just gonna be knife news all day.
Don't compare us to CNN. You can say Fox, but not CNN, and not even Fox.
All right.
Well, it's a good way for you guys to get your watch hours up, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
For sure,
These
Yep.
days, it's almost necessary.
Yeah, it's true.
What up? Oh man, I was
What's
hoping
up,
you'd have
Luke?
the shirt and tie back on.
Yo,
What's
What's
going
up?
on, brother?
sorry, I just hopped in.
How's your pre-order going after that video that was dropped?
Well, I mean, nothing has dropped. Has anything dropped today? Or
Was that? I thought Bees dropped a video today. Was it not your video?
Oh,
or-
no,
I don't think that was
his came out on I think it was Wednesday.
Okay.
Yeah, Lefty dropped his first like 2 weeks ago, and then Casey did an unboxing and a review last week, and then Bees did his on Wednesday. So
I think
Yeah,
the
it's
knife
good.
looks great.
Okay.
I hadn't even seen it till I was on your live earlier today, and
okay.
yeah, I think it looks killer.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Looks awesome.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
How many more do you need to sell if you want to divulge? If not, I understand.
Well, the way I want to do it is I probably need like 20 to get production started, and then I'll
Okay.
keep it open until I can complete production and be able to hit the mark on that.
Yeah.
Right now I haven't checked. Let me see what it's at. Because it didn't move after the live. Yeah, got one order. But I mean, it's all
There
good.
you go.
It's all good. If it works, if it doesn't, I had to try. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, gosh,
yeah. So
right?
yeah. Really. So, but that's how I want to do it. I want to keep it until Monday and see how it plays out. And if it's too far,
Keep it going. Keep pushing on it. You know, we can all help you get that last push. I mean, I still have to place my order, so that's another one. You know,
Me too.
and so yeah, we got at least 2 more here just in this group. You know,
Luke's wife already said it was okay for him to buy me one too. So I mean, that's
Oh,
there you go.
there you go. Yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
appreciate that.
Do you have Afterpay set up?
No, I have. I just have it with Shop Pay and then just credit debit because it's at 115. So I figured it'd be low enough, but I don't know.
No, and
Well,
just
I can tell you with that price range, it's a good price range, right? But with us, our first knife we did was a budget folder, and we did $60 for our budget folder, and it went very well. And that may be an option you look at in the future too, is a budget folder.
Oh yeah.
Just, completely up to you. It's your, your business, right? You're never going to tell anybody how to run their stuff. But I mean, for a Kubi OEM they call it the reverse tux, right? Or just is that what they call that color style?
This one is just the stonewash titanium, and so it's just titanium, just plain all the way. I did have
yeah, but it has the black grooves.
Oh yes, yeah. But I initially I wanted to do it higher end. I wanted it to be like I think I asked for S. What did I ask for? I think S90V and titanium, and then I kind of worked my way to see the different prices. So I wanted to go bigger on it, but I landed on a.
And I can tell you this too, from my perspective, and these guys in the video can correct me if I'm completely wrong.
Probably are.
14C is a great steel, but a lot of people don't know it, and so they're hesitant because they see a bunch of numbers versus like S35, which is comparable and around the same price range, and people are more willing to spend money on S35 because they know S35.
S35 for me was quoted higher.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, it's comparable, but it's not.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Got you.
Yeah, I would say 14C has been growing in people knowing it. Like, especially, dude, if you got this, for example, in Neve's Knives hands, I don't know if that's on the plan, right? But if you could, he is a huge advocate of 14C. So he'll go ape over that. I had talked to him before Blade Show, but the prototypes hadn't come in yet. Yeah.
So he said that he was busy and he had a lot of stuff he had to fit in. He said if they got here in time for me to let him know, but I'm assuming that after Blade Show he probably was swamped. He probably got hit up by everybody. So I messaged him after, and he hasn't gotten back to me.
Keep after him, like message him maybe like twice a week, because the thing is, Kara reads the messages, and sometimes like Kara is not great on like responding to them.
Gotcha.
And here's the thing, like a lot of people didn't know is like before Blade, there was like they had a family emergency. Yeah, and so coming back from Blade, they probably were still dealing with some things with the family emergency. So just be persistent, dude. Like, don't give up, because like I can tell you, like Neves' audience in particular, they know 14C. Like other people may not, but they do for sure. And yeah, dude, you get that Neves review, that goes to a lot of people.
Yeah, I was really shooting for him.
Yeah, Birdshot for sure.
Oh really? Oh, okay, I hadn't considered them. But Kyle Coonley had actually said that he could talk to Neves for me.
More talk to Vince, Simplify EDC guy.
Oh yeah, Vince is
number one
fan. So
I heard. I've been hearing.
Also, Kevy Kev just ordered a Clydesdale. So.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Dude, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, we're gonna make this happen. Don't like come Monday. Mondays just should be another day for you. Don't think about taking it down. Just let it run a little while longer. Like,
it's just been I've just been looking at the numbers, just looking at everything, and like when Bees Blades his review came out, I was like excited, even with lefties, and Casey's too. it's just with those, there was a big jump, you know, in the views for bees, and then in the orders from Lefty. So it just kind of, there wasn't a big jump in with bees, but yeah, I'm trying to stay positive on it, you know, and
Exactly.
keep focused, but you know, I just got to be real that, you know, maybe not. So
Do
there's still
you have your LLC?
I'm sorry?
Dude,
Do you have your LLC?
No.
Are you okay? So
Y'all should talk.
I don't know if you have to.
behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, true. My bad.
Maybe. I don't know.
yeah.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
I'll say this, man, right? Like, just straight up, like, keep the faith, let it run a while longer, right? Like, people a lot of times, you know, say, oh, I'm just trying to be practical, but that's another way to kind of like dismiss yourself. You
Yeah.
know? And
Yeah.
like, and kind of be like, oh, well, I'm being practical. Like, no, dude, just let it run. You know, we got to just get it out to a few more people, you know, and again, the community
Always
is
wait
going to support
patiently.
you. Yeah, bro. Like, well,
Does-
it's going to happen.
Yeah, and I've been pushing pretty hard up until this point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been, you know, pretty driven and everything. I don't. It's not that I want to pull off the gas. It's just I'm trying to be careful. You know.
Sure. Hmm.
So you know, I don't want to be stranded in the situation.
These things are complicated, and like I said to you earlier, I know it's easier said than done. Everyone's giving you, you know, advice and all that, and obviously everybody means well, and at the same time you're like, yeah, I get it, dude, but still, you know. So it's a you know, anytime you're doing something new like this for the first
Yeah.
time, it's a roller coaster, right? I mean, y'all are going through, you know,
Oh, yeah,
all the time, everyone on here. So
for sure.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I appreciate y'all and the advice. I take it all. You know, I take and analyze it, like and try to put it to how I can fit it for myself. You know, so you know, I appreciate it all the time. You know, so
Oh, yeah, man.
But this is what I like about the community is help everybody. There's room for us all.
Exactly.
You know, there's room for everybody, and if everybody has this kind of, you know, it doesn't have to be feast or famine. It doesn't have to be competition, right?
There's
Steel literally sharpens steel, you know. So
yeah,
this is the dope, you know, part I really like about the community.
I think it was. I think Stevie, wasn't it? We were talking off air, weren't we, about like the Hank community, like how everyone's at each other's necks over every design, everything, and it's just like the knife community just hasn't really been like that.
no, there's a concept called scarcity mentality and abundance mentality, and like there is scarcity mentality is a really weak perspective. It doesn't serve you in the long run. It breeds a lot of negativity. It's abundance mentality that genuinely lets communities grow and people to flourish, you know? And we have that mentality in the knife community, you know, that there is enough to go around, and it's better to support one another and help each other grow, you know?
yeah, absolutely.
So,
And you know, like especially with knives, like, you know, something that Luke likes, I might think is hideous, and you know, which is more the case than not. And but you know, and like, you know, like it's just there's always something for everybody. Like it's just you don't have to fight each other because not everybody's gonna like every single design.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of the times, like when I set out with my designs, like if you look at my Instagram has been how I've grown throughout. Like it starts with the sketches, and then the CAD, and then the doing the renders, and with my designs and my sketches, I try to make each design. I try to do different designs each time because I know that one person might not like this design, so maybe the next one, and then I'll do a next one. So it's like if I don't have something you like, you know, I'm working on it. That's what I go by. You know, that's what I have on my website. because it's true, you know. And that's the same with like if you do collaborations, it helps you too, because you'll be able to try something new, you test something out, and you touch another audience. You know what I mean? So it helps you.
I just
grow.
want to see you succeed, man. That's it. I just want to see you succeed. I got to know you in the chats a little bit through the lives, and you seem like an amazing dude. So I just, you're gonna do it, man. I have faith you're gonna do it. This community's behind you. You got it. Don't stress.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, the same with y'all. Y'all are hustling, man. I was saying earlier, I was telling somebody that y'all are everywhere right now. Y'all are y'all are hustling.
Trying to be, yeah.
Y'all are grinding. Like I seen y'all going live, and then you're hopping on wherever. It's important to do that.
I sit at home and just stalk YouTube now. Like,
yeah.
I got the schedule. I'm like, damn, he's not live. He's late. All right, well, not
yeah.
He's not lying, man. I hit him up on the way home. I was like, hey, I'll be home around 9:00. Is anybody else going to be live? If not, we're going live. I was like, I don't want to step on toes, but if no one's there, we going to go.
Yeah.
Philosophy.
Yeah, so Luke, I was telling Lieutenant, we were looking at the Uintas earlier, and he loves the Uinta. He wasn't maybe not so brightly colored as ours, but they got some. Luke is the hugest fan of Uinta. He's the reason that we did the collab with Uinta. Yeah.
Well, I actually dug that design with the bright color. Usually I wouldn't, but I did on that one. Yeah, it was nice, man.
Yeah, man. See, I saw his stuff on a video somewhere. I forget where it was, and I'm like, that is a sweet looking little blade. And then they had the topo design on there, and I was like, oh man. So I messaged him like, hey man, I said, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but can we do a donut themed collab? And he's like, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the scales feel so good. These rock scales, like, they're my favorite.
It looks good.
And
it's such an easy, like, it's just such an easy knife to just hold on, like, to get a hold of. And I was weary about it at first because it's so small, but it really is such a, that is what she said. You gotta readjust your grip, and you gotta pinch a little more, and
No, yeah, I dig it a lot, man.
We had 2 successful runs of it, man. So much so that we actually have the Hunter being done right now. So.
Nice.
So did I see that one? Is that the one that I was looking at earlier?
That was the one,
he's working on it now.
The top of the page, the orange one, that when you first go to their website, it's that one.
Oh man, yeah, that was good. I like that one. Yeah, the second it popped up, I was like, oh,
It's a little fatter. It's a little fatter. It's got a little more meat to the blade, so it's a good looking one too, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, and the fixed blade that y'all have going on pre-order, what is the Revelation or
the Salvation?
Salvation. That one is. I like the blade that y'all went with on that. It's. I like that. It's just well rounded for a fixed blade. I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I like that.
It fits so perfectly in the hand. Like it's
it was
good.
So funny, man. Zach's like. It keeps happening, right, Stevie?
I just keep lobbing these softballs, and Stevie's the only one hitting them.
Stevie's knocking them out the park, man, hitting home runs.
I'm just gonna keep throwing them up there.
Hey, you keep lobbing your balls, I'll keep paying attention.
I'll you any day, Stevie, any day.
That girl.
On those Salvations, man, when I first designed them, Zach's like, dude, I don't like it. It's too boxy. And then he got it in hand. He's like, oh my God. He's like, oh man.
Which funny enough is his wife has never said that.
Jeez.
But yeah, it's a good size. Like it's even I'm team no lanyard, so I gotta go no lanyard. But
yeah, I know it hurts
Luke's soul, but
Stevie, what's your thoughts on this? What's your thoughts on the lanyard game?
I could go with or without. I don't really have a preference. I don't rock one myself, but if I need one, I'll throw it on. Yeah.
See, because I rock mine on my drift rig when I'm hiking, so it's just as easy. I don't need a lanyard hanging off it. So
I need to see Stevie's knife, though.
This is my first knife with a lanyard.
Yeah.
My first one.
Oh man.
And I started in my rambling from the woods that I did last week when I was out for my hike. I started to explain to people why a lanyard is good. And I said, I'm not going to mansplain a lanyard. If you know, you know. I
think I remember this fight.
With, when you have something like that, I'm realizing, that the lanyard does give you a good extra purchase.
Yeah.
And for me, a knife that is just barely a full 4, getting having a nice, something extra on there, which is what I've always heard why people like a lanyard.
Yeah.
I finally experienced that, and I see I see it.
See, because I'm like that with my naps. My naps is the only one I have a bead on because it's got to give you that little extra. It almost feels like an extension of the scale, so your hand's not just hanging there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, sometimes it's needed,
I'm gonna be the tiebreaker here.
Ooh.
I go both ways.
So are you still a tiebreaker then?
I thought Luke was the only one that went both ways.
Hey.
So for some knives, like my Emersons, I always put lanyards on them. For some reason, it just fits an Emerson. But like for my own knife, I have no lanyard hole.
Okay.
So it's like, for me, it depends on the knife. It depends on, the usage, whatever. Or sometimes it just, I don't know. Like there's something about an Emerson. Like that's a 308 bolt right there that was milled into a lanyard. And there's just something about that fits the character of this knife perfectly.
For sure.
All right, so I'm going to show my ignorance here, and I've been wanting to ask this. But, all right, so in one of the care packages you guys sent me, I got one of your lanyards, right? And I got a couple of these. So how the hell am I supposed to put it on the knife now? Am I supposed to cut this?
No. Okay. You can fold it and push it through. You would use like a pinpoint or something like that.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or you could just take your own paracord and tie your own lanyard. Unlike Luke, who has to use the ones that come with them.
I gave up tying knots when I left the Boy Scouts when I was 12 years old. I actually did go through all the way up to after going through Cub Scouts and becoming a Weeblos and all that, made it into Boy Scouts, and then I didn't continue on. I discovered girls at that age.
Yeah, I would say I did. I was a Cub Scout, and then I started playing football, and found out that girls were a thing, and there weren't a lot of dudes hanging out with the Cub and Eagle Scouts that had girlfriends, so I kind of abandoned ship.
I love how women just change the game for everybody. They're like, I was down with that until vagina.
Hey, Forrest was sticking up for you, Sharif. He said, "Don't be throwing shade. $20 is $20." Look, my wife makes fun of me because I even know how to French braid. Like, I French braid paracord for lanyards and stuff. She's like, I don't even know how to French braid. I'm like, it's not my fault.
I think I did.
I'm a knot connoisseur. I can't help it.
I think I got a diamond knot on this one or something.
Yeah.
I found it on YouTube. I don't know. I think that's that one.
Yeah, I must say, yeah. So like, I did a leather diamond knot for like my wallet and stuff. I got a bead on my wallet.
Oh, that looks sick. I like that.
Yeah, so it looks good on there.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a Django wallet?
It's a Temu version of a Django wallet.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, all right, so I was telling Luke about it, so I wasn't really sold on if I was going to like their wallets or not.
Yeah.
And then when I saw this one on there for like $5, I was like, you know what, for $5, I'll try it. And if I like it, I'll buy a real one.
Yeah.
And honestly, I really have grown to love it. So probably for Christmas, I'll ask the wife if I can order myself one. So, but because honestly, like, I love it. Like, I keep trying to switch out of it, and I keep coming back to it. So
Yeah. No, they're good wallets, man.
they're great. It's a great design, and I'm really loving it. So I think I want to get the one from them that folds. They have one that has like a flap that folds up. I think I like that one better. So,
dude, I had one of those, and the only reason I don't carry it sometimes is because it depends on like what kind of knife I'm carrying, because I don't want that metal frame to scratch.
Yeah.
But if I'm carrying my Carta or whatever, then I'm good to go.
Yeah. I love anything like leather, micarta. I like real vintage looking stuff like that. Like I had a ring that I actually made myself. I got a really small piece of World War II micarta and hand carved this ring, and my German Shepherd puppy ate it. So I don't have that anymore. So.
Dude, this is what I've been working on breaking in as my wallet right now.
Ooh, nice. I like that. That looks like a good that looks like good leather too.
This is a Hitch and Timber.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, he always does really good stuff. And this thing came, it's natural, so it came like pale and kind of like pink and ugly, but it's just been wearing in so nicely with like regular use, So I can't wait for it to get like really, really dark.
Looks good.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Once it starts darkening up, like that's when leather looks the best.
Yeah, it gets sexy, right? Like,
yeah. Same with like micarta and any like copper stuff like that. Like you get that real good patina on there, and there is nothing better.
I am with you.
Vince wants to know what camera you're using.
Oh, I am using a Sony ZV-E10 with a Sigma 30mm lens.
Ooh,
that's how I'm getting
expensive.
Okay. Dude, I hadn't bought a camera in like 20 years, so it was finally time to drop. It's not super expensive as far as today's cameras are going, but it is a nice camera. There's no question.
Yeah, I think.
Are you gonna get one?
Ooh, Lancelot. That might.
Say that one more time, Stevie.
Wallets.
I was gonna ask Vince if he's gonna get a camera. What up, Samurai Bird?
But yeah, so Sharif, this is my copper Olight that I patinaed, and I love.
Nice.
I love the deep sea, like real good, like
the shipwrecking.
Yeah, that shipwreck. Yeah.
Dude, I need to get one of my.
Sorry, I got focused on trying to figure out this lanyard.
Quiet, Stevie.
this single lanyard is taking Stevie down.
Yeah. In fact, I gave up on it and cut it. So.
Oh no!
So that, just so you guys know, that is now bead number 3 that I have tried to figure out.
Are you coming to Blade Show Texas?
I really, really, really want to. Yes.
If you're here in February without a lanyard on it, and you want a lanyard on it, we will tie it for you.
He says we, but it's probably going to be his wife.
If I can't figure out how to make my own lanyard knot within the next 6-7 months, I don't deserve to be.
Hey, look, if Luke can figure it out, anyone can.
Yes, this is true. I use a snake knot.
Snake knot or diamond knot are the two easiest.
Why is it left profile only? Huh? No,
Maybe he's talking. I don't know.
Tori, you're absolutely right. I've been using Lancelot Leather's strap wallet. I've kept on going minimal,
nice.
kept on going minimal, and this forced me to go as minimal as possible, and I love it. I absolutely love it.
Does he make full-size wallets too?
Huh?
Does he make full-size wallets too?
Yeah, he has some like bifolds and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out because
Hey, Grandpa, get a minimalist wallet. Get a
no,
Stop it.
no,
Stop it.
no. This is my wallet. It's been my wallet for a while, and the wallet before this was just one that I found at Boot Barn, and I carried that thing for 8 years.
Boot Barn. Yeah, that's where I buy my wallets from.
If it works.
But yeah, Stevie. So if you go on YouTube, there's a really good tutorial guy. He goes by Weavers of Eternity. His
Weavers of
paracord
Eternity is legit.
Yeah, dude, his paracord videos are so easy to follow. Like he's got it dialed in.
Yeah,
I have like 3 bags of paracord.
Oh, I have so much. Like I used to actually that's what I used to do. As I used to do bracelets and stuff. Like this is a 4-strand snake knot, so it's super thick. So there's actually 4 different colors of camo that I used for my 4 strands. So
I bet Luke is the kind of guy who keeps 5 months of receipts in his wallet along with 30.
Look, so Luke is the kind of guy that goes to Blade Show to promote his company for the first time and goes to bed and while everyone else goes to the pit. Because he's actually 75 years old.
Hey. Listen, man, Drew had to pull me out of the hotel room. He's like, bro, come on, we're going. I'm like, no.
Luke texts me and he's like, he's telling me something. I was like, oh, are you guys going down to the pit? And he goes, nah, I'm in bed. I'm like, this month.
Dude, that's hilarious.
No, it's 4:30 in the afternoon. I just had dinner. I'm going to bed.
It was actually like 9 o'clock at night, and they're like, "Hey, let's go to the pit and hang out till 2 o'clock in the morning." I'm like, "No."
That was cool when Satisfaction went on and had everybody. There was that Blade Show.
Yeah,
that was really cool to see everybody on the screen just over there.
Yeah, that was.
So I have.
Yeah, Sharif. Here's my patinaed micarta Mannix. So like this has gotten so dark over the time I've had it.
Dude,
I've used the crap out of this thing.
I've got 9 cards, a picture of my wife, a picture of my brother, and
he has to have a picture of his wife, or else he'd be getting something thrown at him.
Hey, look, man, this is from 2009. Look at that date on there. That's her senior picture, dude. Like,
and she
that's
settled
insane.
for you.
She's
like, you hit the lottery.
Say, man, why do you think I keep the picture in my wallet?
People don't believe me.
I did have a picture of my daughter in here, but my wallet got washed, and that's the one picture that got ruined.
Oh.
Dude, I keep 6 cards, and I keep my FSC card. That's about it.
Yeah, that's I used to be that guy that carried all sorts of stuff. I've transferred most of my like club cards and stuff over to my phone, and I have a bunch of stuff connected to like Google Pay. Like the only things I really carry besides my license is my registered libertarian card, my Washington concealed weapons license, and my Oregon, it's my Washington concealed pistol license, and then my Oregon concealed weapons license because there's no reciprocity between.
You have to have 3 for real?
No. It's 2 for me to legally carry in Washington and Oregon. Washington and Oregon don't have reciprocity with each other, so
I have to have 1.
all the other states that I travel to, a majority of the time, recognize Washington and or Oregon, so I'm good. Like I traveled, so and look, this might not be the best place to say this. I've said it before. Whether or not I have reciprocity somewhere, it's not going to stop me from
For sure
carrying.
Yeah.
On our road trip last year from my road trip from Washington to Georgia and back, I carried the entire time. Yeah, Tori, I have looked at that one. I think you can also do Virginia's. And I've wanted to really, but so for work I travel to Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana quite often. Those are really the only states I need to really be concerned with, and I'm covered with the 2 that I have. And I've wanted to get the Utah one that is like all encompassing. I just haven't yet.
Yeah, I need to get that one.
And it's just a matter of paying the fee and going on and clicking a couple buttons. That's that's how easy it is to do. But
there was actually a lady that got charged with a felony because of that. She was stopped in a different state, and she was like going over there for a business trip or something like that, and her carry license wasn't effective in that state, kind of thing, and she getting charged with a felony for it. It was insane. That's what I love about the Texas one. Like I looked up the laws, and the Texas one that I have is valid all the way through Atlanta.
What's unfortunate also is like I can't get like what's the name? There's a couple of companies that you can get like I guess carry insurance.
Yeah, like USCCA and all that.
Yeah, USCCA. Yeah. None of them will cover Washington State.
Really?
Nope. So
wow.
Yeah.
There you go, USCCA.
So yeah, I mean, look, I'm not too worried about that side of it, but what was funny, the reason why I got my Oregon one was only because one of the guys that I manage down in the Oregon market, I said something about having when I'm actually working, I'll stick it in my backpack, so I'm not always having to take it off, getting in and out of the car so much. But I said something about having it, and he goes, he's like, "When did you get your Oregon license to carry?" I said, "Oh, I don't have my actual license down here." He complained that, hey, he technically has an illegal firearm with him. I don't feel comfortable.
Wow.
So I said, okay, fair enough. So I had to write a letter to Oregon explaining why I was applying for an out-of-state license. That wasn't any problem, but it was I wrote the letter in 2019, and they set my appointment for April of 2020. By the time April of 2020 rolled around, that's when, we were complete chaos.
Right. Yeah.
And they kicked that down the road because now they only had like one employee running stuff. I didn't actually finally get to go down to just get fingerprinted down in Portland until June of 2020. Then after that, they said it was going to take another 3 months for me to actually get my card. And the sheriff goes, so until you actually have your card, you're not legal to carry. So don't be carrying down here. And I was like, hold on. I said, I don't want you to beat around the bush. I said, you're winking at me when you say that. What does that mean? Like, take it how you will, man. He's like, these are crazy times. Don't be carrying down here. Okay. So yeah, nothing changed. I just have a card now, so the dude that I see every once in a while doesn't freak out. But it's not down in Oregon. I forget the name of the sheriff had the county, Malnatan or something like that. It's sad. You drive up to the sheriff station there, and all the outward facing windows are all boarded up. The building's been spray painted. Antifa's out, and again, I'm not making a statement for or against or any of that stuff, but it's lawlessness. And there is zero respect for the law down there, man.
Oh yeah,
it's depressing.
That's been going on. Yeah, that's been going on for so long over there. It's bad.
Yeah, it's depressing when you got Antifa camping out in the sheriff's department, and they're just like, the window's been kicked out. The front is covered in cardboard. So, but yeah, now I'm. It's with me everywhere I go.
I don't want to be carried by sticks because I didn't have something on me.
Right.
Same here, Crispy Critter. We got constitutional carry in Ohio now. So.
Yeah, we Washington just passed the strictest gun laws in the country. So, but again, luckily, where I live, and this is part of the reason why I live where I live within Washington, our sheriffs have come us outright and said, we're not enforcing bogus laws. So, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's nuts to be what's funny is over the last 5 or 6 years is when it's really, and I don't want to turn this into a political thing, but all my friends, when they're like, dude, they're not coming for your guns. They're not coming for your guns.
Yeah, bullshit.
And I'm like, because you're not a gun owner, you think that, but when you are a responsible firearms owner, whether you're, into the NRA or you just want to own a firearm, once you pay attention to what's really going on, you're like, yes, they are coming for them.
Yeah.
They've all but got them at this point. So it's crazy to see how, and then there's also a lot of, doom and gloom with all the different groups out there that you have to act now or else they're gonna, a lot of the stuff never happens. But going back 5-6 years, the organizations that I support, they said, hey, the writing's on the wall. It ain't gonna happen today with this bill. Watch, this bill is gonna morph into this bill. This bill's gonna morph into this bill. This morph's gonna, and it has.
Let's just say when within Biden's first year of office, I bought 5 AR lowers.
We had nothing to do with who was in the White House and everything to do with our governor, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what's nuts is we have one of the largest firearm manufacturers in the country here in Washington.
Yeah.
Aero Precision is just right down the road.
Love Aero Precision, man.
And now they can't even sell the parts that they manufacture in this state to the residents of this state. Because we can't even buy AR parts now. Like Cabela's had to completely wipe out that section of I can't go get a takedown pin.
Dude, that's so crazy, man.
So Stevie, because you live over yonder on that side of the country, I thought it was wild. I looked up. So Luke sent me this Benchmade Infidel, and it's seen better days. And so I was looking into sending it to Benchmade, and they won't let me send it back to them.
Yeah,
because it's an OTF.
Yeah,
and I'm like, that's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
And I didn't know that. See, I got that in a trade, and I was like, hey, it's nice, but I'll never carry it. And I know Zach never had a Benchmade before, so I was like, let's let him have a Benchmade. And he goes to get it worked on, and they're like, nah.
nah, I can't do it. I'm like,
Man.
you go to their page where it talks about like sending it in, and at the very bottom it says, "Oh, but if it's an OTF, don't send it."
Yep.
Dude, you can't sell automatics on eBay. You can't
Right.
ship them, which is crazy because even in California, I've had 2 autos like shipped to me, but you can't send them to anywhere else. Apparently, like the laws are ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so wild. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Or-
Well, I know that was the same way with what was it? A couple years back, I think it was Burnley did something with either Blade HQ or Smoky Mountain for special Cypops, and people were mad because they let them buy them, but then they messaged them like, "Oh, hey, by the way, we can't mail it to you, but thanks for buying it."
What?
Yeah, they
it's
would
wacky.
they let the order go through, and then they would message them, be like, "Oh, by the way, we can't send it to you, so we had to restock it."
That's nuts, dude.
Yeah, it was wild. I remember that threw like a lot of stuff.
Even for me, like I bought. So this is one of my Grails, the Microtech Stitch, right?
Oh yeah, that's
I
a
bought it
that's a
from a
wicked
shop.
looking knife.
And they shot me a message after charging my card, mind you. They sent me a message. They said, "Oh, you're in California. We can't ship this to you." And then I had to wait for them to like refund my card for it. And I was like, "Dude, what the hell? Like, why did you process my purchase if you can see when I'm purchasing it that it's going to be shipped into California?" And finally, NC Blade got it in stock, and they
NC
shipped
Blade
it.
will send it.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, how come one shop in one state can send it, but another shop in another state can't send it?
Right? Yeah, exactly.
They just don't care. So Evil E, I even asked Doug Ritter about trying to get some stuff done in Washington, and he was like, "Huh." Well, I mean, he's like, "We've tried," but he Doug, being the politician that he is, gave me a very political answer, and I mean,
Doug?
he always has me like, "Good luck, dude."
Yeah.
And you call him Dougie?
Like, I was gonna sell this Kershaw, but I can't send it to anybody without risk of breaking laws,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, it's a good knife. I'm just gonna keep it. But I was like, I don't carry it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So like, let me send it to somebody else.
So that's what I've. This has been my I'm not some lawless, hooligan, trying to break the law, but
Some lawless hooligan.
I'm gonna carry what I want to carry. It's just,
Right.
I know the risk I'm taking by doing it, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Scott.
I'll never understand why you can't have certain knives with certain lengths on them and
It's all stupid stuff, Again, like one of the reasons why they don't think you should have an auto or an out the front is because of stupid movies. They think that if you go up to someone, it's gonna go shoot through their jugular and stupid things like that. Not realizing that sure, it's
for the
gonna
safety.
It can mess you up, but yeah, there's a safety on it.
Yeah.
And it's stupid.
Hell,
things
this
like
one
that
doesn't even this one doesn't even deploy, 3 times out of 10. So my luck, it would be the one time I need it that it doesn't deploy.
Get you some Remington oil and spray it in there.
Yeah,
Dude, I have lubed, I have oil,
No.
I have.
That's what Maddie tried to do to his, and it didn't work.
No, you don't use regular lube and regular oil for it. You have to use Rem oil
Yeah,
specifically.
that's what Maddie did. It didn't work for him.
Trust
Hey,
me,
when
dude.
is,
I've been on the forums all the way back to like 2021, and they've had nothing but issues with the infidels from what I've Red.
Oh, really?
Hey Stevie,
Yeah.
when is the stream? The Knives Live? Do you know?
It'll be somewhere towards November, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I was curious.
I haven't seen the official schedule, but this year I think they're trying to do it for a full weekend. So
That's
when
pretty
it
cool.
started out 2 years ago, we barely had enough people to try to cover 24. And then this last year, we had a little bit more, but still barely enough. And now this 2023 has produced so many new channels that I think there's enough room to have an entire, weekend. So
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Copperlight Steve, I take the axial shift all day. I love. I got rid of my axial. I got the one.
If you could highlight Kyle's comment.
Zach, I'm gonna have you muted and removed from the stream for interrupting Stevie for that stupid comment.
No, that comment was gold.
But
Anyway, sorry, Steve.
hey, y'all, we have reached a little bit over the 2 hours. I do have a little bit of a hard out here. I had a little bit of wiggle room that came in from while we were going here, but got to go meet up with the lady and the kiddo. And then I'm going to actually drive out tonight, and I'm going to make a flashlight shoot my beam footage tonight.
Nice.
A new cheap light that I just got. So
Sweet.
it's my only night to do it. So, but anywho,
What light did you get?
it's a Rovivon that they
Okay.
sent me to check out, and I
Nice.
figured why not do a little beam test. So I'm gonna drive out to the river tonight.
Sweet.
Nice, man.
Stevie, I appreciate you letting us come in here and blabber on your live. It's fun to hang out with you guys.
That's what I like to do.
Yeah,
Blabber.
thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it, man.
So
Look.
be on the lookout for the Kamano dropping. You guys got the CDC, the Salvation, and the Chicago going on right now.
Yeah.
And we got the Clydesdale in the works. So one thing I wanted to say that I didn't say earlier is, even if you can't afford some of this stuff, the coolest thing that you guys can do, which is always a big help, whatever platform you might be on, share. Help you be getting the word out.
Yep.
I'm sure that everyone knows. No one expects everyone to be able to buy everything.
Right.
But that's the one thing I try to do more than because I can't afford everything either. But I do try to spread the love, and at least let people know what's going on, and so yeah, if you guys got the chance. But you guys, I just wanted to let you know that the carnage is about. Oh, dude, Dopey got him. Drink water got him. I literally just switched to give Vince a super.
Dude, Dopey, he lives for that power, man. He there is nothing.
It wasn't Dopey though. It was secretly it was Drink Water that got him, man. Holy.
Oh man, he's hitting everyone.
Wow. And Ed's already going on a tear.
Yeah.
I left Ed with a super wrench. Holy moly.
I love it.
Look, it's the purge going on right now.
Well, that's how I decided I kind of want to end all my lives, was feed Vince's the super wrench, but I forgot that Ed still had one.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you, Stevie. I know you're trying to get off, but how did you like your super wrench the other day? Finally
Oh,
being able to
yeah.
live it.
I tell you, the power is real.
Power is real.
Yeah, that was the first time I had Super Ranch, and it felt good. It felt really good.
Man, Semper Fi is going hard on everybody too, man.
Oh yeah.
Semper Fi and Ed are purging.
Yeah, it's
everybody.
carnage. So I'm just gonna start letting him timing everybody out, and that's how we'll delete it. So Dopey's out. Dopey, you got sniped.
Oh man, Dopey got sniped.
So appreciate all you hanging out again, everybody. Mike Reese.
It's the Great Purge.
It's
What's happening?
It's apocalypse. So this is for the birds. Kick rock. Dude.
Oh god.
Oh, Kresk, sorry, man. You yep. There you guys go.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Get him, Vince. Get him. So, again, appreciate everyone hanging out, and congratulations again, Marcos, for your awesome win, and everyone that donated channel memberships tonight. Truly do appreciate y'all, and we'll talk to you soon.
Hell yeah.
You guys.
Peace.